We're just chatting.
Yeah,
We're
we're
chatting.
chatting. Are you recording right now?
I just started.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
So
Let
first
me
guy.
switch. Let's switch to Aurora.
Yep, I got Aurora up right now.
I thought we were doing Gracedia. All right, we'll do a now. Where is it? Fuck. You sent it to me. What the hell?
So to those who are watching this video, welcome. We have Lumaris and Tempo Shark here. We're doing the PRs.
Let's go. PR
Woo!
time.
Yeah.
All right. I'm on which team are we on right now?
Team 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
on Aurora? All right, yeah.
Salacians,
Penicillin, yeah, I see it. All right.
Salvation Skunk Tanks. We got Penicillin. That's Penicillin.
What are you guys' first impressions of this team? I think it's interesting. Sniper Appleton's an interesting choice. Does it even have
I love
any?
that set.
Does it have any auto crit moves in its kit?
It doesn't, but so I was helping Luke with this set.
That's focus energy. I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, if you have Sniper with Focus Energy and Scope Lens, it makes all your attacks crits. So you get crits off of like Leaf Storm or Draco Meteor, and you're doing some serious damage.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. But is there like a reason why it's better on Appleton in particular?
Just stab.
Yeah, just the stab, Leaf Storms, and Draco Meteors.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Also, Speed Swap really patches up its biggest weakness, which is its 30 speed.
Oh, that's true. So that's like a better version of my Ampharos that had speed boost. Yeah, okay. I probably should just give it that move. Whatever. Bygones be bygones, I guess. I didn't draft it very well, I suppose.
I think Speed Boost is like better in some ways.
Yeah, Speed Boost is good.
I suppose.
Speed Swap is kind of hard to use.
All right. I mean, overall the comp is good. I think it's pretty balanced. Mega Aerodactyl is really good. He also drafted Ferrothorn first, so good choice on his part.
I think a lot of quarter weaknesses, which is really, really nice. Like, look at all those 1/4s.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Always nice. It's good to have that many pivots. I think Zatu's a really underrated poke. I think for like it being the worst Pokemon he has, I mean, honestly, I debate it's either Appleton or Spiritomb, but they have like Hackmon stuff. I think Xatu is a great last pick. It's Magic Bounce is just really underrated, and I feel like Xatu, even though it's like kind of like not the best, just because it has Magic Bounce, you can kind of do some like crazy shit with it. So I think overall, like he kind of drafted like a good team overall. I think Toxicity is also pretty underrated. I don't know enough about Volcanion, honestly, but it's a good mon, right? It's got Water Absorb. It can't be that bad.
Yeah, I think his biggest weakness is ground, honestly. Like, he's going to have a lot of trouble with ground types.
Yeah, he's gonna have a ground. He has a ground, like, Mega Aerodactyl. His probably best answer is probably, like, Ferrothorn.
Yeah.
Because he can at least hit it super effective back, and it's really defensive, but even then, like, he literally doesn't have, like, he has, like, 2 ground immunities, but, I mean, they're probably going to get hit by, like, a rock move. Like, Aerodactyl get by a rock coverage move hard. Xatu probably get die in one hit, but...
Does rock resist rock?
Yeah, exactly.
Rock... I don't think rock resists rock, no.
No, okay. Mega Aerodactyl's weak to rock.
Cool. Yeah, and most everything that has ground coverage has rock coverage. Or, like, a lot of things do.
Yeah, and a lot of pokes that aren't ground type have rock coverage, too. So, just so, like, they may not...
I see Ferrothorn coming.
Yeah.
This is good. I mean, it's... The weakness to ground is, like, really big. I think that's, like, a big issue for his team. Yeah. I hope that... Oh, man. You know, I'm hoping that... You know how Strange Name just messaged me saying that his trades didn't go through yet? I hope that, like... Is he in... No, he's in Gracidia, so since we're doing Aurora, we'll fix the Aurora one before we do that.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
I think
you guys want to go to the next one?
What do we want to rank this team? We can kind of give
it like as a whole. So
yeah,
are we giving it like a number rating or like a letter rating?
We'll
'Cause I
give
think
it a
it's
number rating for now, and then
well,
we can always change it
yeah,
at
I'll
the
change
end.
it. Okay, yeah, because I'll say like we haven't even seen the other teams yet. It'd be weird to give it
Yeah,
number
yeah,
one. I'd say it's like I'd give it 2 for now.
Out of 10?
And then like no,
10.
I thought we were doing it like number 1 the best, number 2 the next.
Oh,
I'd give it definitely like an 8.5 probably. Um, like I said, the Zatu last pick was really good. The Hackmons look interesting. I think Spiritomb as a whole, thick fat. I used to play a lot of PU, and Spiritomb was a huge problem in PU, and with I can't imagine it with like an actual ability like thick fat. Like, oh god.
Right.
And reliable recovery, that was its big issue in PU. He just fixed 2 problems. He made it even tankier and then fixed its biggest problem, which was no reliable recovery. Like, that Spiritomb does not look like fun to fight at all. That thing's gonna be a huge issue. So I'd give it at least like an 8.5. The ground weakness kind of holds it back, but overall, I think the draft was pretty good.
what
Yeah,
do
I
you
think
think,
it's like an
Lumaris?
8.
Yeah.
I think 8's fair. What
I
do
don't
you
know if
think?
you guys do. 8's fine. I think 8's fine.
I say it's 7.5 or 8, so I think we can settle at 8.
I'm with 8. I'm with 8. Yeah.
Cool. Next team. Let's take a look.
Sweet.
Oh, this is the Regenerator Diancie. Oh, that was a while, man. 2 Regenerator Mons.
I know
Oh,
this
I
is
know,
gonna
this
be
is
this is kind of disgusting.
oh, Jesus. And he has the
He's got a
Dragapult.
brilliant
Oh, and the
and
Dragapult.
Smeargle.
And he
And
has Hoopa.
Gliscor.
Oh my
If
God.
you
This
had to
is
make an annoying team, I feel like this would be the team. You got Regenerator Mons, you got Dragapult, you've got Hoopa Unbound, and then you've also got Smeargle on it.
And like Gliscor with Poison Heal. Ooh, my
I
God.
Yeah.
war flashbacks from my game with Gliscor the other day. It's so bad.
With Zard, oh god.
With Zard, oh my god, that was a terrible, terrible match. But we're not here to talk about that. Oh, Jesus.
Um,
Uh,
I think overall this is a really good team. I think this is probably better than the last one for sure.
Oh, Piloswine has been swapped out for Deontay. Wait, but I see Deontay here.
Yeah, one was. Yeah, I don't really understand what that's about because
Oh,
most
it's
of the.
Pyukumuku is supposed to be in there.
Ah,
Instead of
And,
Piloswine?
yeah, instead of Piloswine.
gee.
Okay.
Yeah, I can kind of see why you fit Piloswine
Yeah,
here.
he needs a water type.
Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. Do you guys want to hop into another lobby?
Are you guys like doing something else?
Yeah, we're doing a video right now.
Oh, we're doing a video,
Alright.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. You guys can do whatever you want.
All right,
Thanks,
hold
Chris.
on.
Oh, I guess we're.
Yeah, I'm moving guys to another chat. They're just gonna hang out there. It doesn't matter.
Oh, sounds good.
Cool. All right. So you got the pre-commute there. Yeah, I mean, I think the team's pretty sick. I don't really see a ton of issues with it. Looking at team one, it definitely has a better speed tier. I think the fact that it has 2 regenerator mons is just kind of disgusting. I'm surprised they let him have 2 regen mons, and he has it's just a very defensive team that can also do a lot of damage because it has like Lucario, Scizor, Hooba Unbound, Dragapult. Like, I think it's a pretty good team. I would not want to draft. I would not want to fight this shit. Like, honestly, at all.
Oh, me too. I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is disgusting. Like, disgustingly good.
It says it has a pretty. It does say it has like a decent ground weakness. It has 3. It has 3. What's it called? Like 3 flying pokes that don't get affected at all. But they also it also has like everyone else like is weak to it or they're neutral to it. Also, is Lumaris here?
No.
What happened? Yeah, he just left. LOL, I got booted. Fuck. Hold on.
Oh, does he not have perms for?
Yeah, he doesn't have
Oh, no.
perms. When I dragged him in, I thought I would have kept him in it. Let me just give him temporary
Let's
perms.
switch to voice chat on my server.
Oh, you have voice chat on your server?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. You're right. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't even know it had voice chat, honestly.
Here, I'm gonna jump into it's right above private channels.
Gotcha.
Cool, here we are.
Yeah, honestly, I would have just been in here if I knew that these were here. Sorry, sorry.
All good.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Lumaris, you basically just missed us saying like this is a disgustingly good draft.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
really
it
see a
is.
ton of like issues with it. There's not a lot of times for, a lot of times to like weaknesses. Yeah, I give this at least a 9, if not a 10. I know Joe Berger's a sub. Dude must be fucking pumped to have this draft. I'd be happy if I was him too, man. This does not look like fun.
Yeah, and he's the one
No,
who's
it doesn't.
picked the 2 regens, so I think he recognized like
Oh, he recognized that. Yeah. I mean, just because I know they are regen bonds, but I mean, like Diancie kind of sucks. It has dog shit speed. It dies to any steel type move that you throw at it, and it doesn't really like have it doesn't really have like the best move pool anyway. Like it can't use regenerator super well because if it gets hit by like a powerful steel move, it just dies.
Mhm.
And then
underjoy.
I really think you guys are making Rotom Fan to be a lot better than it is. I think it's not that good, but that's just me. I don't think Electric Flying is amazing typing when like Rock is like everywhere. And he didn't give this thing anything to beat rock types or like ground types at all. Like it has knockoff and Oblivion Wing, but like a
I
dark
think it's
coverage
pretty bad
move.
defensively. I don't know
Yeah, I
how
think
to
it's
make
really
this
bad
regen.
defensively, and it's like I feel like it dies in like one. Like I don't see enough of a reason to give a offensive Pokemon regenerator. I think Diancie's kind of in a weird spot where it can be. I think as a
Diancie's pretty
whole,
good because it resists
yeah,
a lot except for steel types. Like
yeah,
unless you're throwing steel moves at it, it should be fine. I'm not worried about that. As
yeah,
soon as you throw a steel move at it, it's good. It's big dead.
yeah. I mean, put regenerator on anything is gonna be good, so I can't really like bash him for it.
Yeah.
Overall, I think it's
The
like
biggest
definitely at least a 9 out of 10 team for sure.
biggest problem I see with this team is it has like 3 real offensive mons, which is Dragapult, Koopa, and Scizor.
Oh,
Everything else is
yeah. So you can just
pretty.
kind of like plan for it then, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty passive. I mean, like it's pretty defensive. Don't get me wrong, that's nice, but like, where's your damage coming from? You know,
Yeah, I'm with you there. I feel that.
I guess Lucario, Choice Band Gliscor or SD's Gliscor.
I
No,
could see SD Glide score working. He could still run Poison
Yeah.
Heal.
yeah, I think like I see the damage coming from like Mega Caesar too. Like I agree it's not like a super offensive draft, but it's like far from a completely passive draft.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, definitely.
yeah,
It's annoying.
I would rate this like a 9.5. Like the thing that makes it not a 10 to me is that his water type, like Pyukumuku, is like not a great water type to put all your eggs in the basket of. It's sort of like I just don't know. Like I think there are better water types out there, and I think he could have diverted more points towards a better water type.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, yeah, I like water. I like Pyukumuku, but you're not going to be doing damage with it. You hit toxic, you click recover. That's about it. I'd
Totally.
give it like a 9 or 8. I'd give it an 8. What were you guys saying? 9s?
I was saying 9. We can maybe split the difference to 8.5.
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
A little bit better than last team. I'll give it that.
Yeah, it's definitely better than the last team. That's the main thing I wanted to make sure we got across. Last team wasn't bad, but this is definitely a better team overall.
All right, team 3. Ooh, Darm Galar. This is interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it has. Garmanitan is like one of my favorites, so I'm gonna be a little biased. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think offensively it's amazing.
he has a Darm. I mean, Ambipom is kind of Rillaboom is
Yeah,
good. Tropius is complete, absolute dog water of a Pokemon. Tropius is
Yeah.
terrible. Simipour is terrible. Sigleath and Oranguru, like he gave it like rattled is kind of a weird move to give it. Because doesn't that mean like you get a boost when you get hit by a dark move?
Or a bug move.
or a bug
Oh,
move.
And
wasn't
it's
this
weak
the
to it.
mono monkey team?
Yeah, it's it doesn't really matter. Like it's probably gonna die to the move anyway. And doesn't it give it a speed boost or an attack boost?
Speed.
Okay, and its speed. I remember its speed is not that good either. So like I don't know. I don't really like that Hackmon.
It's got 51 speed. Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
rough.
that's absolute dog water speed. Congrats, man. Now you're like base 80. Like good for you, dude. It's I don't know. It sounds like the dude just liked Uranguru, which it is kind of a cool Pokemon, and he just wanted to use it. But I think he could have done a better draft or a better
better hack.
Hackmon.
Yeah.
But I think what makes up for it is this Cycliath. That thing does not look like fun to fight at all. It looks like a nightmare. So honestly, it's like he has one not very good Hackmon, but one that's pretty good. So it's like, whatever. When we're looking at speed tiers, this guy has way better speed tier than the other two teams. I just wanted to make sure you guys are aware of that.
Ooh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
9, it's like blazing speed tier. Just absolutely just messes everybody up. I think the thing about this team is it's kind of a more of an extreme team where it's got absolute dog water, terrible garbage Pokemon like Tropius and Simipour, but it has like Darm Galar, Infernape, this Cycliath that just makes me sick, Rillaboom, Mega Sceptile, but I mean, it's definitely the worst team, actually, looking at it now. I'm seeing, like, yes, Rillaboom and Mega Sceptile. That's, like, 2 grass types, and considering grass is not a good type, period. Like, it's not the best type in competitive. I don't really know why he doubled up on it.
He tripled up on it.
He tripled up on it. Well, I'm not counting
Really
Tropius. Like, that's literally not... Tropius is literally, like, a... If you bring it
Never
to a
gonna come.
game, it's dead weight. It's, like, gonna die in one hit, and it has
Could have
no...
been a cool
offense.
Hackmon, honestly, but
It would have
just-
been a really cool
Yeah.
Hackmon. I don't know, man. That's just
I was
that's just my
hoping he would
opinion.
just get used to it.
Yeah, I don't know.
should
You
He
know
have
what's
also
done
more
has
though?
like he also has one rocker. He has one toxic. I didn't even know Rodriguez had toxic spikes, but you know,
Oh, yeah.
so what do I know? He has a decent amount of hazard removal with Silvally and Goliath, but I don't know. It looks like
Snipe turn is kind of all over the
The
place.
Sigilif
too.
is
It looks like
scary.
Christmas.
yeah. I think
Well-
this. I think the team. It's a team of extremes. It has a lot of really good Pokemon, but I kind of am hard pressed to find like a good team that he could build with this. That isn't like that doesn't have like Rillaboom, Galar, or Darmanitan, Fernape, Silvally, Rodriguez, Goliath. Like I feel like that would just be my team because like everything else here is like terrible. It's like I don't know what I would else would do. It's like a decent S-ish team, I guess, but it's like the only team he can bring, so it's like pretty predictable.
I think
Um,
that
I'll
the
give him
draft
points
is.
for trying to.
Sorry, go ahead, Lumaris.
I was gonna say I'll give him points. He was trying to do like a mono monkey team. It looks like he started off with, and then he veered off. But like yeah, I think that was the goal. So I'll give him
so
points
we
for
just
that.
so we just playing for fun. All right, that makes a lot more sense, and I respect that because funny monkey makes me laugh. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, Funny Monkey makes Tempo
We
Shark
should just
laugh.
make it funny. Let's just make the rating funny monkey out of 10, poopy monkey out of 10, funny monkey out of 10. That's what I'm gonna go with because the team is bad, but he probably knows it's bad, so I can't bash him for it. He probably just ran out of Pokemon to get rid of. Yeah, there we go.
If I were gonna do a number, I'd give it like a 5 because it's like the
Oh.
draft isn't great, but it has some really good Pokemon that like.
I would say 5. I would say 5.
You know what would be really annoying with this team though is look how many U-turn mods he has. Fast.
I
U-turn.
saw that. I was like,
Ooh.
you can just spam U-turn and everyone just
You could
wants
just
to die.
spam
but-
U-turn and just run
Yeah.
all over the place. It's like Bolt turn, but it just U-turn.
Yeah, so that's a good observation. Shall we Shall we off to Team 4?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. We bashed on that one enough.
Oh, this guy is the funny Among Us Pokemon. I love Among Us. It's such a good game. I'm not gonna lose it, man. Yeah, I mean this is definitely better. He also drafted Incineroar because he has a brain in his head. Thank you. Roar is pretty good. I think. Oh, Aerial A Chatot.
Oh, this is Cole.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good old Cole.
I like Cole's team.
Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is pretty good. I don't really see anything that just makes you think like, why did he bring that? I think Weezing's super underrated in draft. I'm not gonna bash Chaddock because that's his favorite poke, and I think he also made it Hackmon, so smart.
Oh, it's gonna be a good
idea.
ass hack.
And it looks like anything with aerial is gonna be sick. Did you guys ban Shatter in this, or is it Did you not ban it?
We didn't ban it, but it's just not worth it.
Yeah, Boom Burst is almost always
pretty
gonna be
weak.
better.
Oh, and it
Yeah.
has Boom Burst. Oh, it has aerial Boom Burst.
No, it doesn't have Boom Burst.
Oh, you're
has-
saying
Hyper Voice, I think.
No, it gets Boom Burst.
Does it really? I thought
I'm
we banned
pretty
Boom
sure
Burst.
it gets Boom Burst.
No, we did not ban Boom Burst.
Not ban it, but like I thought he had that on his hack set, and we denied it.
Oh, well, the thing is, for these hack sets, you don't have to bring only the hacked moves. You can, like, these are adding to the move set. To the, like, the learn set, not the move set.
Yeah. I thought it didn't have Boom Burst. That's super scary then. I didn't know it got that.
Yeah, it gets that naturally.
Yeah, I think aerial
That's
Boom
crazy.
Burst makes this thing a huge problem. I
100%.
honestly don't know why it got passed, but I mean, I'm not the one. I didn't vote, so it's not. I'm not gonna put it on me. But I think that thing is probably the best Hackmon we've seen so far. Other than that one, you guys were talking about another one. I'm not sure. I think that's probably the best one.
I mean, I did some calcs, and it's got 92 special attack. It's like not massive.
But it's still Boom Burst, aerially Boom
Off
Burst.
a Throat Spray? Imagine Boom Burst aerialate with Throat Spray.
Oh, it's gonna hit big. It's just like, I think it's not as scary as like Choice Band Wicked Blow, like, or Shifu is gonna do more damage to them. The Guzzler.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. So you're saying it's tier 1 worthy. Yeah. I
Yeah,
just think it's
it's
definitely a tier 1 worthy mon. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna give it the dub there.
I was so happy for Cole that he got, like, that was honestly, like, part of the reason I, like, wanted to do this format of Draft League is because I knew Cole was gonna be, like, hyped about getting a good chat on. And, like, it makes me happy to see him happy.
He's so
I'd probably give this like an 8.5, 8, 9. The big issue is it has a really bad speed tier. Like 57 speed is not very good. So I don't know.
It gets Tangled Feet? Okay, Cole, if you're listening to this, I need you to run a set for me. Gotta run Tangled Feet with the Berserker Gene, and you can run a physical chat out one of those times. Okay?
No, you gotta do it, Cole. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, with Aerial Ace, what normal moves?
Aerial Ace.
Does he get Double Edge?
That'd be sick with the Aerial Ace.
Frustration. He gets Natural Gift. Gotta do it. Frustration, Facade.
I love this.
With Tangled Feet, so its accuracy against it is 50%. Oh my god.
That's fantastic. So let's see. Yeah, this is good.
I'd give it like an 8, maybe a 7.5 because while the draft looks really good, the speed tier is not very good. And I don't know. I feel kind of I keep looking at these pokes and I'm just like, ugh.
Well,
I just feel sick.
The reason that I think the speed tier is bad is because he could run pseudo Trick Room off of Stack Attack.
Oh, you're right. Oh,
like Mega Mawile works great in that. Rhinoculus. He's
probably just going for like Trick Room here. Yeah, okay. Now I'd give this like the 9. I think this is the best.
Did you see he gave? Yeah, absolutely. He gave Arcazil Trick Room too. So
yeah. Okay. So he's literally going for a Trick Room. Okay. So I'm giving this a 9 for sure. This is the best team I've seen so far. I'm looking at this and I don't even know what to say. This just makes me sick.
Yeah, I'll give this a 9 for 100%. What do you think?
Yeah, I could say a 9. I think like it's I don't know if it's better than team number 2. Team number 2 was like so scary and we gave it an 8.5. But like I'd say they're maybe tied. You think it's better?
My thing is it's pretty scary. But I don't think his Hackmons are very good. I think Pyugu is just a bad bond, period. I think it's just bad. It's not good. I don't think he has a bad mon on his team because he gave Arctizolt and Chadot, like, they're really good Hackmons. Ranunculus is really good. Quag is a great Pokemon, super underrated. Like water absorb,
Especially in this
unaware,
format,
great
there's gonna
abilities.
be a lot of
I think
setup.
it's really good in this format. I think this was a great draft, honestly.
And Weezing gets neutralizing gas too. So if there's any like really annoying ability somebody has, you can just nullify it.
Yeah, and I think Weezing's also a really like underrated poke. It can be kind of passive, but I think for like the low tiers that he was grabbing, like I think it's fine. It also has toxic spites. It's the only mon he has that has toxic spites, so it's a nice niche on his team in case he like sees a team that's like weak to it. You know, I think it's good. I give it
I
a
vote 9.
dope. Awesome. I'm with 9 too.
I think the reason I would hold it back a little is its hazard removal is not great. Like you're not gonna run defog on Shadot.
Oh
And
yeah, and then
Yeah,
Tornado
but
Steering.
the thing is, he's gonna have Torn on every team, so it's like, does it really have to be that bad? Like, it doesn't really matter.
then
Like,
you can't-
oh, like he might bring this other mon that has hazard removal. No, he's just gonna bring Torn every game. Like,
for sure, but then you can't run offensive Torn,
Yeah, he has
which
to run.
you might
Like,
want to sometimes. It doesn't give you the option.
can't you go like offensive Torn with defog?
yeah,
Isn't that
but
like a thing?
Torn
it's-
really wants more moves because you want like superpower and knockoff and U-turn if you're running physical.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
it also Nasty Plot is
see that.
unbanned, so its
Oh,
special
yeah,
set
that's
is
true.
fantastic and it wants coverage.
Yeah, that's true.
Focus Blast, Hurricane, Nasty Plot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe like, maybe this is also 8.5 because of that.
I think everything else offsets it enough.
Yeah.
If anything, we move everything else down.
I'm with that, honestly. I think we've been kind of like buffing these teams a lot. So I'm fine with giving this 8.5 and then buffing everything down like a point. Because remember at the beginning we said we would do that. Like we're basing this off of like other teams, not just like, oh, we're gonna keep everything at 8 because that's what we did. No, just make penicillin 7.5. Yeah, him 7.5. Or no, we made him 8.5, right?
Yeah, he was 8.5. I made him 7.
Oh, okay. And then you're making him 7. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Wonderful. I like this look of this. We're going on to 5 now?
Yeah.
Team
This is
5.
Raj's team.
I'm looking at this team. Looks like he has a really big fire weakness.
I don't know about really weak, but
he has
good either.
He has Combuskin resist it. Who cares? It's Combuskin. And he has Tox effects, and then Altaria.
Yeah, when you got
it's really,
Tox effects, though, you don't care about fire.
Yeah, he only has 2 pokes. Oh, but then he has Chandler, and he's probably gonna get Flash Fire, right? Because that's best ability. Okay, so maybe Fire's not as bad as I thought. I just see Ninja's Go-Go, and I'm like, yeah, I'd say Flying's worse.
Yeah, he's got
I'd say Flying's worse.
Flying's worse.
Oh yeah, you're right. Actually, holy shit, he has 1 flying resist, and it's Magnezone. Which, like, you're not going to put a flying poke on it anyway, right? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, it seems we got Sunstone in here. Or Sunstove. Fuck, I say Sunstone. I'm an idiot.
'Tis me.
What's up?
Yo, is that Gustav?
Yes. Also, no, don't say it like that, please.
Wait, how do you say it?
It's Gustav.
Gustav?
Gustav.
Yeah, say Goose and then Tav.
Gustav.
All right.
Cool.
Like
All right.
Gustav.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Put him down.
No,
You gotta put him
I
down
just
like that,
cringe.
man.
I just cringe every time you say it like that, please.
That's so funny, Gustav. Like I say like Gustav in my head every single time.
God, please no.
We're recording a PR video right now.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. I don't know if you have any interest in like seeing this, but we're on we're on a doc, like rating with teams right now.
Oh, so cool, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's see. Do it. Gustav, do you want to see the doc? Are you guys cool with like?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really
okay.
care. I'd rather have more people
No, I
talking
don't.
about than less.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I definitely like. I know it could get like crowded, like conversation wise, but here, let me find the.
I think 4
No,
people.
I was just in a 7-person VC and nobody could talk.
Let's just make sure it's not 7 then. That works.
Yeah. Cap it at 6. Let's see. I'll add permissions.
You just take down. I'll just make it open to everybody.
Oh, I guess that. Yeah, whatever. Oh, that might be
It's probably
spoilers
just
though.
it.
Whatever. All right.
Oh no, not spoilers. Here, I'm deleting your rankings because I have them on the sheet.
Oh, true. Yeah.
That
Thanks.
way, there's no spoilers.
Yeah.
You put them in the. Yeah, you got them. All right, that's fine.
All right.
Awesome.
So let's look at Team 5.
Yeah, I'm at Team 5 right now.
With Raj. Yeah, we were talking about that. I think having Mew is really great. Toxapex is great. Kyurem's kind of hard to prep for.
Yeah,
Kyurem's always a pain in the ass.
yeah.
Kyurem
I don't.
6-0's
Like,
teams.
you have to respect Kyurem.
Yeah. Like, also he basically has Rillaboom because of Go-Go. That's
Yeah, grassy
basically a
fly,
real-
grassy
Yeah,
surge,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's somewhat worse since it got flip turns instead of U-turn.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure why he
Definitely.
went for that.
I mean, he doesn't
It's
have a
more
water.
defensive
He has.
than,
Yeah, he has no offensive waters at all. So maybe that's why he just felt like he had to
he
throw it
has
on.
Ninjask though, which dude,
Oh.
he has Ninjask.
Oh,
with
but it has surging and it has
strikes. You don't
surging
need
strikes.
water
Technical.
Yeah,
types.
surging
Oh
strikes.
god, yeah.
Honestly, it would have been better to go skill link, but technician also is like a really good offensive ability on a really fast bug.
Yeah, totally.
It's gonna be very luck based on his sets. I think.
Yeah,
There's gonna be a lot of tilt.
I'm with you there, man. He gives it pin missile, bullet seed, rock blast, and then doesn't give it skill link. That's weird. I feel like it. Maybe he calced it and he thought like some technicians, if you get 5 pin missiles or bullet seeds, it's better. I don't know. That's my guess.
It's basically just
He's probably thinking.
Chinchino.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
But-
he's thinking like technician boosted dual wing beats and stuff that it already has.
Yeah, that
Oh,
makes
true.
Um,
And then like surging strikes also like he probably wanted to focus on powering up surging strikes more than he wanted to focus on powering up like bullet seed and stuff, which is
Yeah,
smart.
surging strikes is really terrifying on its own.
Yeah.
Already has like what is it 150 like an effective 150 base power.
Luke, just so you know, you invited everybody to the power rankings vid. Juge
That's
is
fine.
looking at it right now.
Oh,
God, Juge.
Yeah, everyone can see it.
let's change the visibility on this so it's only I think we should
Okay.
I think we should try to keep it from like everybody and at least until we're done.
Yeah.
Um,
Man, I don't really care who sees it. I don't know what you guys are trying to go for like a spoiler thing or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah. I just came here on a whim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
All right. So he's
That's
got
better.
U-turn. I like this draft, guys. I think it's good.
I think it's a good draft. I think the speed tier is good. I think the flying weakness is a bit of a problem. It doesn't resist it other than Magnezone, and everyone else just kind of they just get shit on by the rest of it. It doesn't like mean every poke loses to a flying type. They do have a bunch of weaknesses, but it definitely means that like a powerful flying move can be like they can't really like switch into it, or like they can't really handle a flying move on like the defensive end. So I think that's a bit of a problem. But other than that, I don't really see a big glaring issue. I think the Hackmons are pretty good. I think Mew does have a bit of roll compression with having like stealth rocks and spikes. So it's like the only rocker he has. So if you kill that, it's like he just doesn't have hazards. But you know.
And we're missing one more mon that we haven't talked about, which is Lightnoon, which is like the original Hackmon. Like you see all these Hackmons with E-speed on them, like Lightnoon is that mon. Belly turn
that's
E-speed.
True.
Like this thing's gonna clean up, I think.
You're right.
If Ninjas doesn't.
True.
So, I mean, I would probably give this an 8 or a 7.5.
I would just give it a 7.5.
I give it an 8.
I vote 8 as well, so we're tied.
Do
Why do you
7.5.
guys think it's an 8 versus a 7.5? Do you think just the draft is really good?
Yeah, I think it's got like Mew, it's got it's got like a bunch of big threats, and it just seems really cohesive. Like
I think
Yeah, I
Combuskin's I think Combuskin's not a really good mon. I think Liney's pretty good. I think Chandeler's kind of overrated. And he kind of already has.
Chandler would be
Actually,
good
no,
with
he
a
doesn't.
scarf
I love Scarf Chandler.
and flash fire to resist like Magnezone and Ninjask and all those.
Honestly, I just gave this a 7.5 because since I have a Mega Pinsir, this draft gets shit on.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
you're
that's
the
true.
one.
I'm thinking
You're the
that
one
this
who's
would
gonna
be
shit on.
super annoying.
I think you can't really give a team a high rating like 8. I consider A a high rating. I wouldn't give it an 8 just because like Gustav said, it's fucking shit on by his team. So it's like, or one of his pokes just beats it. It's like, I
Yeah,
wouldn't give it an 8 then.
7.5.
I think it's not enough
Okay.
to like make it a to make it like, oh, it's a bad team because one Pokemon beats it. Like, okay, well, who doesn't? What if they don't have that Pokemon? But the fact that it does at all is like, okay, maybe there's something wrong with the team building. At least I'd give it a 7.5.
7.5. I'm down.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
if
a
it
good
was one
point.
mod, there's problem.
yeah. All right.
Team 6.
I'm on 6. Let's
It's
go.
Juge time.
Juju boy.
The other guy who went Swellow. Let's go. Man, it's weird all my
Wait.
pokes are getting
Solo
drafted.
the best.
Didn't you say it was a different move other than Shield Sidearm?
No, I think he switched it from something else to Shell Sidearm.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
that's what I was gonna say.
I mean, it's still a Duat. Like, it's a Duat. He just likes
Yeah.
Duat.
Duat's
So I
the
respect
best.
that.
It's just worse Samurott.
Duat's a cool poke. I'm not gonna put him down for it.
Yeah, it's better than Samurott. That's 100%. I kept my Duat as a Duat instead of evolving it.
I
hate
just
Samurott
used an
so
Emboar,
much.
man, because I thought I used the water starter in like every game. I'm like, I'm gonna have it be Emboar for this game. I didn't use
That's so
Samurott.
interesting
But that's
because
what
I
everyone
love
used.
Samurott. I think it's
Samurott's
cool.
awesome, but it's
I
shit.
think we've had this conversation. That's funny.
I mean, this draft is decent. I think Raichu Alola is a pretty decent Hackmon. I think Compound Eyes is pretty good. I'm guessing he's just gonna run like Thunder on it. I think it's like
Or
balance,
Zap Cannon.
or Zap Cannon. True, but doesn't that?
What 50% times 1.3 is only like
It's still not that good, yeah. But it's
Yeah, it's not
he
great.
might.
65.
It's like 65%, yeah.
One thing that I would like to mention is that this is the only team so far where all of those boxes have been checked on the right or on the left.
Yeah.
Each team had like at least one or two missing. This one has all of them. So
Yeah.
like to at least mention that. I think that means
Yeah.
you'll see something. He has regular Garchomp, Mega Venusaur, Lele, Halucha, Empoleon, who I think is super underrated. Umbreon
Lele,
also think is
Luchasaur.
super underrated. I think the only thing that might be holding this team back is that his lower tier mons kind of suck. Like Raichu Alola. Hold on.
Raichu Alola is the Hackmon, though. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. I think Raichu Alola is not like his lower tier mons are. I think his lower tier mons are good.
I think Raichu Alola is a good lower tier mon, but I don't think it gets he hacked. I don't think his Hackmon, like what he did for the Hackmon, did enough for it. I think it's still like it has like Compound Eyes. It doesn't really like. I don't think it's like a super good ability that makes it like a really good Pokemon. It's still like pretty. It's still like really like frail. Its B tier is really good, but Electric Psychic is like pretty decent typing. I just don't think it's like incredible. You know, like I don't think it's as good as the other Hackmons we've seen. Duat, I'm not gonna worry about because it was a personal choice. Like my Duat was, or not my Duat, my. Never mind. I'm talking over people. What were you gonna say, Lumaris?
I was gonna say Raichu's kind of gives me like Dragon Pulse vibes, where it's like it's not gonna take any hits, but it's gonna do decent damage.
Yeah, but it doesn't have. Does it have Dragon Pulse stats though? And it doesn't have Dragon Pulse stats.
I think.
I'm basing this off of my PU experience.
Oh, it only has 95 special attack.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit like a fucking Dragon Pulse at all. And like you said, Luke's trying to like make it like Luke was saying like all these Hackmons are trying to be like tier 1 status, I see crap like Aerialate Shadot, and I'm like, that's Dragapult level damage with the same amount of bulk as a Raichu. So I'm using that as like a basis for like Dragapult-esque mons. I don't think it's bad.
Yeah, you have a good point.
Yeah.
No, it's like a tier 2, I would say.
Yeah, no, I'd say it's like probably like tier 3 at worst. It's definitely better than it used to be. Being able to just use Thunder is nice because it has Compound Eyes now, and like Blue Flare, Apple Acid, Earth Power on any ground coverage on Electric type is like really nice. Like I'm not gonna act like it's bad, because Electric types never get ground coverage. So just giving an Electric type ground coverage just makes it a lot better. But I wouldn't say it's like Dragapult level. So
Honestly,
I would say. Oh, sorry, what were you gonna say?
Oh, honestly, I would still approve this if Trick wasn't there for a filler move.
Me too.
Yeah, it's not really. It's basically just like a Dragapult. Just sucker punch it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
It's
psychic.
not gonna take any hits.
I'm guessing he has Trick on there because he's going to be expecting to run choice specs.
Oh, that's the big.
Yeah, and he's
I mean-
crippled. He's crippled by Compound Eyes since Surge Surfer is basically useless unless. Oh wait, he has Brincursion. Sorry.
Yeah, he's going to have to use Compound Eyes.
Well, he doesn't have to. He can run Surge Surfer.
Yeah, but he has Percursion. That was the point I was gonna make, but then yeah, I noticed.
Oh, you're right. He has Pinchurchin. I did not see that.
Me neither. I almost missed it.
I was like, there's no Coco. He can't run it.
Yeah, I also think we're kind of sleeping on Duat. Duat's gonna have like after a Shell Smash, what are its attacking stats? 83 special attack. Like after basically a nasty plot, it's gonna like outspeed a bunch of shit. It's gonna like Shell Sidearm is really good because it
I think
it will hit what the opponent is most weak to, stuff like that.
I think the
I don't
issue with
know.
Shell Smash is like it's just like it's a Shell Smash. It's a Shell Smash, but it smells Shell Smash Duat. Like it's not that good, you know.
Yeah, I'm
it's
kind of worried
it's a
about it.
one-trick
'Cause-
pony. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. And either it's going to run Eviolite or it's going to run White Herb, but it can't run both. So it's going
No,
to get
I would rather run Sash than White Herb. It's not gonna take any hits
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he manages to
Um,
get a Shell Smash off and has a Life Orb, it's gonna be scary, I think. But
That would be, yeah.
Yeah. I would say this is definitely a 7.5. I would say a 7. The good pokes are too good for me to like not because it has bad like 3 bad pokes, but like Lele, Halucha, Empoleon, Venusaur, Chomp, Arcanine, Swellow. Like I don't think any of
Yeah,
them are
those are
bad
all
enough.
solid.
They're all great mons, like as a whole, and I can see like him like going like various different comps with those like 8 Pokemon themselves. So I'd say 7.5. I wouldn't go any lower than that.
We've got 3 7.5s. This is going to be funny.
Yeah,
We're gonna
we'll
have to-
figure. We'll I mean, like, I feel like the skill gap isn't hard enough that people would be like
Yeah.
making these terrible teams.
For sure.
Oh, this is the one that I. Oh, this is your team.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is mine.
Gustav.
Honestly,
Tell us about your team.
I was terrified because Crow took my fucking Florges, and now I gotta run Slurpuff, and now I don't have a special
Oh,
wall.
Slurp, don't
I
hate
know,
on Slurpuff.
yeah,
That's
I
one of
know,
my favorites.
I know how not to sleep on it since I forgot to run Fizdef on my Amoonguss back in SDL.
yeah, this is. Let's see.
I
I've
think-
always thought Gustav. I've always thought that your Hackmons could have been stronger. I think.
Same thing here. Yeah.
I love his hack one. I've been contesting against that Garbodor since day one. I am so scared of that thing.
Really?
Dude, it's the stall killer. I was gonna run Heal Block, but then Taunt and Knockoff are just basically a heal block.
It's like, okay, imagine what's Heatran's biggest weakness? It's no recovery, right? And then you give Garbodor recovery with like a trapping move, and it can get no miss toxics. Like it's
Oh
gonna be
shit,
annoying to kill.
that's a good point. Probably run a defensive set. That's decent. It's pretty good.
Oh yes, also something. Garbodor's 2 points slower than Heatran. So yeah, that's a
true.
thing, I guess. Also, I made it very clear to myself that I was gonna run every single typing on my draft.
Oh,
I like that.
did you
That's
hit
how I
every
usually
single
run mine.
type?
Yeah, the only type I double up on is ice. No, water.
No, water.
And that's a good one to double up
Which
on.
is a good, yeah, it's a good one to
Yeah,
double up on.
honestly, a draft with tanky water and an offensive water is just a really good one.
Yeah, I think this is a good draft. I don't really see any big holes through it.
Look, he's got
Like I said,
it's got all the checks checked.
it's got all the checks checked. I don't think it has,
Mhm.
unlike Team 6, I don't think it has a terrible Mon on it. I think Garbodor and his two worst Mons are Garbodor and Trompa, which both are hack Mons, so that's good. I think Slurpuff is underrated. I don't really see like Team 6 had like Pincursion, which doesn't do anything. I don't think Raichu and Dewott are great Hackmons, but I think this one like has the Hackmons are decent. I think. Oh, you gave this Chatter. Oh, you gave it Chatter.
I was going to. I made a set for this.
Oh, you gave it Chatter. Oh God.
was-
Okay. Yeah,
I
I'd
was
give
gonna
this
run-
like at least a 9.
Bro,
I don't want to fight
gonna.
this team.
I am going to run Parafusion, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Oh God, no! Please don't.
God. Please, God.
Don't
Okay.
do it.
I'm giving this at least
Yeah,
a
I
9.
really
I
like.
think
So
I like this team.
uh,
It's a very
my
well balanced team.
only argument with this team is, hey, you're gonna laugh at me because any other time this would be fine. It has bad speed tier, in my opinion. Which you're
I
looking
think
at this, you're like 108, like 107, 105. What are you talking about? But if you look at all the other 6 teams that we just looked at, the slowest Mon that I could find, like their slowest top Mon was like base 125.
That's a good
There's
point.
160, 121, which was Thunderous or Tornadus. Like you're almost always gonna get outsped by something.
That's a good point.
Yeah, but Blaze is like a mon that thrives off of choice items. Like,
That is true.
so basically just run a scarf on it with special attack boosting nature, and it's just a done deal.
As you guys probably remember from, or you probably don't remember, but I used to run the speed boosting nature plus F1 like all the time.
Oh yeah,
Which
that's
I
the
really
best.
like.
Speed boosting Blaze is like a god in double UU. Also,
Excuse me.
fun fact: I once tried to run speed boosting Celesteela. It sucked ass.
I'm gonna go with. Are you guys thinking 9 on this? I'm feeling a 9.
I'm fine with a 9.
Maybe a 9.5. Like I really don't want to fight this team.
I think
But
9.
yeah, that's.
I vote 9.
I'm
I'll
fine
keep
with
it out
9.
at 9.
That works for me. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Gustav's like
We are-
chilling.
We are now at 8. Let's
Final
go.
team. Who is this? Crow. Crow, the almost Johnner. He is literally like
Yeah.
a few hours away from being out of the tournament. And then
In his base draft, he was going on like 3 fairies. No, wait, he is 3 fairies.
Yeah, he's
Tapu
3
Koko,
fairy, yeah.
Florges, and Gardevoir.
Isn't Mega Absol Fairy too?
No, it's Pure Dark.
Oh,
I used to think that too.
Yeah, I
It's
don't know.
because when it was leaked, we thought it was gonna be fairy. Like when
Yeah,
it
it's
was
a
like
fallen
leaked
angel.
before the
Why
game.
shouldn't it be fairy?
Yeah, it should have been dark fairy. That would have been cool.
I think 3 fairies. Just because I have Galarian Slowbro, I'm just like, lol. I'm just gonna shit on this team. But it's not in my draft league, so it's whatever.
Miltank is really scary to me. It's like very versatile.
Oh,
Wait,
it's
what is it?
regenerators.
Yeah.
Regenerator
it's
Wish.
You should have
Regenerator
seen. You should
Wish.
have seen his
Oh.
base set. This set right here was nerfed too many times. It was like 3 or 4.
I know. It was crazy.
Okay.
He was gonna run something like flip turn or U-turn with SD.
I think Miltank is already a good poke, and then just giving it Regenerator, Scald, Wish SD. I don't know why
That's
SD's
pretty.
there. It's kind of weird. I guess it's really good because you can kind of like with SD Scald, you can kind of like have it fit a lot of different roles. You can have it be like a bit of a mixed offense sweeper, or you could go with like Scald with I don't know. I think this is kind of filthy.
Hey, Elon.
Elon in the chat.
What's
He's
up?
muted.
Also,
Oh, sad.
something else. Base 80 attack with SD isn't even that bad.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying
No.
SD's a bad choice. I'm just saying like he has a bunch of different moves that just made me think like, what is he going with here? Because he has SD Wish. Like I've never seen a mod that has SD and Wish at the same time. Like that's just two completely different kinds of moves. Like one's like defensive cleric and one's like offensive sweeper. Like
Honestly, I would go for it just for the versatility.
yeah, I'm with you there. Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm saying
I've
it's
fought Miltank in BGC before, and it always does more damage than I expect. So that's what I have to go off of. Like,
yeah.
I always am scared of this thing.
I think it's good. Tank also gets Stealth Rock, which like nobody knows, but I played like PU and this was in PU and this thing got fucking rocks. I'm like, why does Miltank have rocks? What?
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah, yeah.
good. Yeah.
also
Look at how
got-
many
it's also got
defoggers
Scrappy.
and wish passers he has. That's insane.
Holy shit. Yeah,
Oh
I
god.
mean,
No, now that I notice it, this is Wish Hell.
Yeah, this is wish hell. And
This-
healing wish on. I always run healing wish on my Latios because I think it's like really underrated.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I think it's really underrated too. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't know. I think Three Fairies is kind of not the best. But I think he has a lot of really powerful mons. I think that Miltank alone is just it's his weakest mod is Miltank, but it's fucking that Miltank. Like, come on. And then like Flare Boost, Frost. Like I think Frost is definitely an underrated mon, especially now that its biggest issue is having like you wanted to switch around a lot because it had Volt Switch, but it also had an ice weakness, so it's like it kind of sucked. But now it has heavy duty boots, so I think it's a lot better now.
Doesn't have heavy
There's also a
duty.
Sacred Fire,
Oh,
but
I see.
Also,
You
yeah,
can't run
since
heavy duty boots with flare boost.
Flare
though.
Boost.
That's
Yeah,
trouble.
and since
because it
Flare Boost,
needs yeah.
Flare Boots is very predictable since you can just status it with any other
Yeah,
status.
you're right.
But since it's electric type, then it can just negate para, which Drampa doesn't do since it's incredibly slow.
Yeah. I think it's a decent, but I think the Miltank alone. I don't know if I'd give this a 9 just because Three Fairies. I think it's kind of not the best draft.
Also,
Kinda
something
limits
I
you in
know,
team
something
building.
I noticed. There isn't a poison resist other than Excadrill and Hippowdon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like one of my
There's
I
a hippo is a
drafted.
poison resist.
Yeah, well, is that I don't know. I mean, that is
That's
one
it.
poison resist. And Excadrill is doesn't get affected by it at all.
No.
But overall, because you have Three Fairies, I think having like a decent, like a bunch of mons that can deal with poison, and the fact that he only has 2, and like, I don't think he's gonna round. Do you think he's gonna run Hippowdon? Oh, he's probably gonna run Hippowdon and then Drill in the same team, right? And they're both like they don't really care about poison, but I don't know.
Oh,
I
you know
thought
what
he
his
was
other
going for
poison?
weather.
His other poison resist is Oricorio. Ghost Oricorio.
Is that Ghost or Ikorio? It's Fire Flying, I thought.
There's
No,
there's
no,
5
it's all the
forms.
It's all the forms.
Yeah, there's 4 different forms.
Oh, it can switch forms.
Well, you have to pick
All the
one in the
forms.
beginning of the match. You don't switch it during the match.
Oh,
Right.
Because I played like Sun Moon PU, you had to pick an Oricorio at the beginning, and like that was like its form. So he got 3 Oricorio forms. Damn, that's actually
Dude,
I would say that's unbalanced, but it's also Oricorio. So
I just
He has to
noticed
pick it
this
before the
thing.
match starts.
yeah,
This-
yeah, and it's still Oricorio. That's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have a point to make. Oricorio gets shit coverage.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah,
drop
it does.
flying resist. It does jack shit against it.
That's true. It gets what's its special move?
Air
Revelation.
slash
Cancer.
and nothing else. Oh wait, Revelation Dance.
yeah. Revelation
thank you.
Dance is its best move. Yeah. When I played PU, that's literally all.
Would have
it
been a
had
good
was
hack mod.
dance. I thought
I was really hoping. I thought about it.
you could have gone like the Thunder one and just made it like a shitty Zapdos. I would have done that.
Well, I wouldn't do that because it would fail to reach tier 1 potential because the tier 1 version of it, which is actual Zapdos, is like better. I would probably make it like some sort of sweeper with like give it more coverage and like also like the fact that you can pick so many different revelation dances means like it like you could include that coverage. I don't know, but anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I think this is pretty good, I guess. I don't know. It's nothing like super duper special. It's not
Yeah.
bad.
I would say it's average.
Yeah.
I'd say it's average. I'd give it like a 7.
I'd say 7 too. Yeah. I think it's fine.
I give it a 7.
Yeah.
I love
All right. So I
click on
guess we
rankings.
should we are we okay with these ties or should we try to break the ties?
I think we should try to break it.
Yeah.
I love how Funny Monkey went to the top.
Yeah. Yeah. That's let's just give it a 5 for now because we know we agreed it was a 5.
Yeah, we were gonna give it a 5.
Yeah, let's just
Okay.
be serious. At the end of the day, I'd give it the Funny Monkey ranking because it's the Funny Monkey ranking, but still.
We're giving you a 5, but it's like with an asterisk. It's like we know
Yeah.
what you were doing, but
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I never noticed it. His team is all monkeys.
Yeah, we were before you came in. We were talking about how dog shit garbage his team was, and then we're like, wait a minute, he was trying to go for all monkeys, and we're like, all right, we can't actually judge this then. Like that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
We didn't really want to give it a rating at all.
yeah.
Also, remember,
said the
Elon,
same thing
dude,
about, like,
Elon's in the
Monobug.
chat right now. He's like in the voice call.
Oh, he is.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
who's the
muted.
guy? Oh yeah. I mean, he probably.
Elon, your
knows who
team's
he
not
is.
that bad, man.
No,
I think
no,
your team.
we
I
thought it
think
was funny.
you're gonna do some good. You got some good mons on there, Elon.
Yeah, I think honestly, if we actually took all these teams and like gave them, it probably wouldn't be like what would I give it like. It's 5. I'd probably give it like a 6 in relation to all these other teams. Like it's not that much worse than all the other teams.
Mhm.
Now that I really look at it, I think
I'd be
it's a
comfortable
decent
with
team.
5.5.
And at the end of the day, if he's just the better player, like it doesn't really matter if his mons aren't perfect.
I mean, we've got a Monobug team going into, what is it, semifinals? Is that where we're at now?
Of
Like, that's kind of
yeah.
crazy.
Oh yeah, Nezu.
Yeah.
In Sacred's draft league, Jimmy, which is
Yeah,
where most of us know each other from.
That's what I figured. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, guys, I gotta clock out for a bit since I'm going to grab dinner with my dad.
Oh, well, have a good
So,
dinner.
Yeah. Have
thanks.
fun, dude.
Thanks for joining
All right,
us.
see ya.
Well,
Yeah.
good luck with your rankings.
Oh, thanks.
We're gonna need it. We got another whole fucking. So
Oh, I don't know if I'm down to do. I don't know if I can do the
Yeah, I
next
gotta
stream.
go after this, but
yeah, that's cool. Me too. I'm fine with that. But you guys want to at least like figure out the tiebreakers real quick?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
let's do
probably should.
so between Team 2, Team 6, and Team 5, they all have 7.5s.
I'd say team 2. You said team 2, team 5, team 6.
Yeah.
I think team 2's the best. It has the best comp. It only has one bad Pokemon. I still think Smeargle, even though it's not that good of a Pokemon, its whole thing is that it sets up hazards, and that's what he wants it to do. So it's gonna do its job better than anybody else. So I think it has a unique niche. And I think Holt, Buzz, Entei, Lucario, Hoopa, Gliscor, Mega Scizor. I think Diancie and Ronafan aren't the best Hackmons, but I think the Hackmons it's up against, I don't think are really like that big of a deal. I'd give it an 8, and then give it an 8, and then we can worry about the other two.
I'll give it like a 7.6. We'll just go up.
Can we do 7.75?
7.75, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that's fine. I don't really care. It's as long as it's better than the other two guys. I don't really care.
Yeah. I feel like
5
Team
and
5's
6
better than. They're both so equal.
I know they're both so like. I personally
Like,
think 5 might be
Ninjask?
like 0.5.
Ninjask is pretty comparable to like Hawlucha, but it doesn't need setup. But
I think
Actually,
Duwatch.
having Mew is really nice too.
I think Duwatch just isn't a good
yeah,
Hackmon at all. I think Mew's a great Pokemon for draft because, like you said, it's so like unpredictable. You don't know what it's gonna bring, so you can't really build against it super well. Because that's the big thing about draft when I played it with you, Luke, in that last league, is that I just kind of like looked at Mons and I like was like, oh, because of he has this Mon, I can do this, and that's just kind of how draft leagues work. But you look at Mew and you're like, I don't know what he's gonna do here. What the fuck is he gonna do with Mew? And that alone just makes it a really powerful Pokemon, really underrated. Also, its speed.
I
Like,
agree with that.
yeah, and I think he has Toxapex. Like, Scizor is really good. Mega Altaria is really good. I think just compared to Team 5, Team 6 has good Mons, but like not as many good Mons. I think Pincursion's bad. And I don't think his Hackmons are very good. I think Umbreon can be a little passive. I think it's decent, but I don't think it's amazing, especially
I
considering
think
everything he has.
Pincursion's pretty good, but my biggest problem I have with terrain is the same problem I have with weather, which is like you kind of know what to expect if you go into like when you're preparing for this team. It's like, okay, I know I'm gonna need something to prepare for terrain. And there's not gonna be many like tricks up its sleeve. Versus like Team 5, you're like, I have no clue what Mew is gonna do. I have no clue what Scissor's gonna do. I have no clue what Kyurem's gonna do. Like all those Mons could be like 10 different sets, where Hawlucha is always gonna be Unburden, something Seed, Sword Stance.
Totally, I agree with this. I think 5 is. I would put 5 at 7.5 and then 6 at 7.25, which is what I'm now seeing. That's what's on the rankings right now. But yeah,
Let's then we should just do Team 8, Team 1. I think Team 1 is I really don't like that Spiritomb. I don't know if I think it's better than. I think the one thing is that it has technically, I'll say technically it's better recovery than Miltank, but it doesn't really because Wish is. I'd say it's a better move than Recover because you can give it to other people and yourself. But it also means if you want to give it to yourself, you have to run Protect. So it's debatable, I guess.
yeah.
I think Team 8's Stolly.
Yeah, I think Team 8's really stally. Isn't this the guy who says that he runs Stall Gardevoir? Someone had that in their bio. I thought that was funny when I was like scrolling through the Discord.
Maybe. I don't remember that
Yeah,
one.
let me find
what's this guy's
Crow.
name.
Oh, he's offline, so
Yep.
it doesn't show right now.
Nope, I looked. Crow, Star Gardevoir Degenerate. Nice. All right, so he's running Stall Gardevoir then. All right, works
Okay.
for me.
Okay, we got Keki in. Keki's now in the chat.
What's
Yeah,
that?
all right.
He's muted.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
I'm
a
gonna
lot of
say
people
Team
coming in
8's
there
is
muted. It's
6.5.
weird. I don't know. Maybe I got an audience or something.
They're probably being respectful.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Good point. I would say 1's better than 8, just
Yeah,
because
agree.
like Oricorio is literally a dead Mon. It doesn't do anything. I don't think this team has a dead Mon. I think it has at least one Mon that does something. Like in DDM, at least has like Psychic Surge. I think Toxtricity's good. I think Volcanion's good. I don't really see a bad Mon on here. Like it's the same thing where he like took his worst Mons and then just gave it a what's it called? Made it a Hackmon. Like I think that was the right thing. And then like Team 8 just has like Oricorio, which does absolutely fucking nothing. Haunch Crow, which is kind of overrated. 3 fairies, like are you giving it a 6? I think 6 is fine, yeah.
I just dropped to a 6.
Yeah, I think yeah, now that I'm really talking about it, I'd give it a 6. You're right.
I think certain matchups it's either gonna sweep with like if you have a very weak team, or it's just gonna get destroyed. I don't think there's any in between.
Yeah. All right, well, that's the rankings for Aurora. Should we release this, Luke, or do you think we're like good?
I think we should release it. I think that'd be
I'm
cool.
down to release it. Yeah, I just feel bad for
I'm
the
pretty happy
voice
with
media
them.
guys. Yeah. Also, for mine, make sure my check marks are good because they're not good. They haven't even been touched yet.
They haven't been touched.
Yeah, they haven't even been touched.
Is
once.
that
I was
because
like,
you don't have any of them?
oh no, I have. I have 5 mons with rocks, so I know I check at least one of them. I have 5 rocks.
Oh no,
mons.
you're right. I forgot to finish those.
It's cool, bro. I don't really care.
Whoops.
I'm just fucking.
I
with
got so
you.
distracted by the Guzzlord with Sucker Punch or Wicked Blow Dark Aura.
Let's go,
Oh,
baby.
yeah.
The Guzzlord coming in hot.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Thanks to Lumaris for running this and
Yeah,
putting
dude,
this
this
together.
thing looks so fucking cool, man. I think it's dope as fuck. I
Oh
love
yeah,
it.
no problem. You guys have been you set up the whole tournament, Luke. So that's the least I could do.
Let's go. Let's go, Luke.
and-
Let's go, buddy. Let's go.
Thanks, Jim. All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop the recording. I should probably go get some dinner, anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. I'm probably just gonna go play League in Tempo like a degenerate. All right, we'll catch you guys later.
Peace,
Fun
guys.
times. Let me know when we're doing the Grace Dia one.
Yeah, we could be in
For
touch about that.
All right,
All
cool.
right. Have
See
a
you
good night,
guys.
everybody. See you guys.
You too.
All right, see ya.